We're coming at you from beautiful New Orleans, Louisiana, as the Pelicans prepare to take the court. Well, it was the New Orleans Pelicans winning their last game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota. And I don't think I was the only one surprised, not just by their win, but, guys, by what an emphatic win it was.
That was a game in hostile territory, too, guys, and it seemed like they had confidence right from the beginning, unbothered by being on the road.
And, you know, their shots were falling. From the top to the bottom of that lineup, their guys were heated up.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for San Antonio, Leonard and Duncan are the pair at forward. In the backcourt, Parker and Ginobili. And it's Splitter in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Now here's Ginobili. That's good. Ginobili's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Spurs.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Z the pass to Davis. 6 on the shot clock. San Antonio with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
The shot's good from Evans.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Pelicans on D.
Well, Spurs head coach Greg Popovich, so smart, a former foreign intelligence officer during the Cold War. If he's a little tight-lipped with the media, maybe that's the reason why.
Now here's Ginobili. He picked up 24 points in their last win against Phoenix.
And his work on the glass, certainly noteworthy. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways. How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Here's Evans, averaging 12 points a game. Holiday, the pass to Z, shoots from the right block. Parker against Holiday. Parker kicks to Ginobili. The 3. The rebound by Z. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And it's Gordon penetrating. Pass to Z. Fires from 18. And he gets it to go. Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Kevin, Greg Popovich and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He said a big factor in this game will be how well they limit penetration by Tyreke Evans. He said he's so unique in that he's so big and so strong and also tremendously slippery and elusive off the bounce. But we've really got to cut off his right hand and then dare him to shoot over the top. I'd rather he have a wide open look from 18, 19 feet than a clear lane to the rim any day of the week. Kevin, the marching order, pretty clear cut.
And thank you for that, Doris.
Boy, we don't see that too often. No defender on him, and he just clanks the open jumper.
Here's Duncan. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Evans against Leonard. Over to the wing. Parker with a clean look. No good from outside.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Evans dishes to Davis. Gordon kicks to Holiday. And the pass to Z. 6 to shoot. The dish now to Davis. Tim Duncan grabs the miss.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Outside Leonard. Now the feed to Parker. And yes, sir, that one drops. Parker's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Let's take a minute to look at the NBA's three-point shooters in the point guard position here in the second half of the season. You look at Parker. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Patty Mills, a little bit down the ladder. He's another top 10 guy in three-point shooting percentage. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Holiday, no one around him. busts the J after the cagey pass fake. Holiday's got his first points in this one. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Parker kicks to Ginobili. And it's Eric Gordon with the foul. Boris Diaz checked in for splitting. Leonard with the screen on Gordon. Diaw inside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Diaw's got his first basket of the night. Well, Tony Parker, an excellent scorer. Creative finisher, certainly inside with a smooth pull-up jump shot from mid-range. Steve, when he gets in the lane, he is dynamite.
And he draws fouls at a very high rate for a point guard. He's so good at initiating contact and then forcing the officials to make a call. And what that does, it gets you free points. It also allows you to set up your defense at the other end.
Here's Duncan following the score by New Orleans.
The lead changes hands once again. There has been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
Now here is Holiday. Last game he had 10 points and out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
And Parker really is great from mid-range and in. His three-point shooting a little bit more inconsistent. Some seasons he's shot in the high 30s from out there. Others it's only been in the 20s. But it may be a shot he turns to as he loses some of that elite, elusive quickness.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Omer Asha, he's checked in for Davis. Anderson comes in for Tyreek Evans. Rivers, he's checked in for Gordon. And it's Fredette in for Drew Holiday. And the basket by Diaw.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area.
Yep, that's something that the defense has to put a stop to. Maybe a defensive adjustment is necessary here.
So it's the Pelicans now. It's a three-point game. Here's Z. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And as much as we talk about Parker offensively, he's also a solid defender. Never one to gamble for steals, but considering his offensive load, he remains steady at the other end of the floor.
Here's Mills. He had 13 points in the win against Phoenix. To the right side. No good off the back of the rim. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Fredette, the pass to Rivers. 1:24 left in the first quarter. And he gets it to go. 6 points for Z. San Antonio with the ball. They trail by 1. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Now, the last meeting was a successful one. They were very sharp defensively, causing a lot of turnovers, and that swayed the game in their favor.
Mills can't hit.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
New Orleans moving the ball around. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk. Huh?
I can feel that.
Send you a message.
Yes, sir.
A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
Pass to Bellinelli, all alone. That one goes. Count it. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Fredette, the pass to Z. Lays it up and banks it in. Z's got 10.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
16 seconds left in the first quarter. Mills can't hit.
And very quickly here in the first quarter, pronounced advantage for them on the glass.
Yeah, that's a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Fredette gets the bucket. Now it's a 5-point New Orleans lead.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
That's the end of the quarter.
All right, just a moment. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
A lot of hard work being put in on the glass. This is a very physical team. They're doing a nice job in the paint.
Yeah, and I think they're doing a good job gang rebounding too, Steve. Everybody's boxing out down there.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. Under the 3 and Diaw the 4. And it's Splitter in at the center. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Z in the last matchup against the Timberwolves played just phenomenally. He finished with 33 points, and as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance, Clark.
It clearly was one of those games that when we look back on his career, this game will be right there among the best ever that he's played.
Well, he was in the zone from the outset. It was just one of those games where he was feeling it. Everything was going his way, and he attacked, and that's what I like. Once he knew it was his night, he just attacked relentlessly.
Gordon's checked in for Rivers. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Ginobili's checked in. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Got a moment to check out Anthony Davis here. Recent weeks have been really kind to his game. He's put forth some solid performances. 3rd in field goal percentage. And he's been using his size and quickness to great effect defensively. He's in the top 20 in the league in blocks per game.
And, Steve, you mentioned his sky-high field goal percentage ranking. I mean, he's got both the technique and the patience and discipline that all really great shooters have to be efficient and productive.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. And when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the miss by Tony Parker.
Well, the Spurs defense really took off a couple of years.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
The starting lineup first.
Pelicans trail by 3. Passes it to Z. On the left block. He dishes it to Asher. He kicks it to Evans. Ashik, the pass to Evans. Here's Anderson, and there's the rejection. The drive by Green. He feeds it to Mills. Back to Green. Clock at 6. Diaw, the screen. Kicks it to Mills. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And Thiago Splitter at 6'11", Clark, better against post-ups than he is moving his feet against pick and roll.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't possess the lateral quickness required to be effective away from the goal, but inside, because of his and his feet are decent, then he does a better job defensively in the paint.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Here's the screen. Here's Diaw. Hits the three-point bomb. Diaw's got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. They gave him a wide-open look there.
Rivers passes to Z. San Antonio with the rebound. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Mills dishes to Diaw. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Boris Diaw, pretty unique player in the NBA. Came into the league as a passing point forward, but became a small forward and then really a 4. But he's a crafty passer, and he can score a little bit from the outside. Very difficult player to guard.
And you look at Diaw playing the 4. Some have criticized his conditioning, but he has the size to hold his ground, that's for sure, on the low block.
Yeah, you can't move him out of there. He's a good post defender because he's strong and smart. Not as good moving in space, though. Lacks a little lateral quickness. He's a below-average rebounder, so it's good to pair him with somebody that does glass eating.
Mills with it, averaging 9 points per contest. Puts it up from 15, and no good, trying to use the glass. Here's Z. No good on that last second attempt there. second.
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Well,
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first.
First ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Z. He's got 10 rebounds and 2 rejections. He's doing all the things you can ask of a player in the low post.
Oh, the blocks, the rebounds, it's incredible what he's done here.
The backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Evans and Davis are your small and power forwards. And it's Z at the 5 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Here's Parker. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got 4 assists now tonight.
And after that last game, Clark, I'm not surprised to see him so hot. He's got it rolling right now.
Here's Holiday. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. We've got to get their defense in gear.
The shot by Duncan. Nobody around. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Gordon kicks to Evans. Another shot. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 1 in the bucket from Davis.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment.
They set the screen. Back to Parker. Another miss by Parker. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Gordon, the bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. One on Ginobili.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys. Well, trade rumors circulated around Eric Gordon last season. Makes you wonder if there was some buyer's remorse from the Pelicans after they matched the Suns' 4-year, almost $60 million offer sheet.
And let's go now to the rookie watch. For the past month, these have been the most productive NBA rookie scores. Well, you look at Z. Per game, such a great player.
And those numbers have started to set him apart offensively from most of the other rookies in the league.
Yeah, it's been a heck of a month for him, no doubt about that. I mean, let's see if he can continue to build on it, though.
Evans attacking. Here's Z. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw is off from Z.
Can't connect there, but still a red-hot start to the half, hitting 4 of their first 5 field goal attempts.
Now here's Parker. 15 points in the game. Duncan kicks to Splitter. Leonard the pass to Ginobili, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Pelicans dance team. All right, New Orleans, your Pelicans.
Ball's knocked loose. And now here comes Gordon leading the break, and Leonard with the block. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, thank you, gentlemen. When the Spurs first acquired Kawhi Leonard, Tim Duncan was less than impressed. He said his shot was errant and, quote, he had a lot of work to do. But 3 years later, Duncan definitely a believer. He said, I'm honored to be on this team because he's going to be great for years to come. And I'm going to hold on as long as I can. Guys?
Evans outside. Pass to Z, the 10-footer. Yes, and a nice assist from Evans. Evans has got his 5th assist in this one. Spurs have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Ginobili outside. Feeds it to Splitter. Oh, that's blocked. And he gets it back. That's good. And the Spurs lead by 2. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Holiday dishes to Evans. And there's the pass to Z. New Orleans moving it around. The feed now to Holiday. Holiday left side. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Well, it's good to see him with his free throw percentage up over 80% now.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line. Well, the Spurs clearly an influential organization in the NBA. So many individuals who've worked in San Antonio, whether it be as players, assistant coaches, or in the front office, have gone on to leadership roles on other NBA teams. I think that speaks volumes to what that group has been able to do in winning at a high level.
A well-timed shot fake got the defender off the ground right there.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Outside, Davis. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And you look at all the head coaches and front office executives who have come out of the Spurs organization. They are sprinkled guys throughout the NBA. And, Steve, almost half the teams in the league have some kind of fingerprint from the Spurs.
Well, it's a copycat league, and, the Spurs winning culture, all the cross-pollinating that goes on in the NBA and the relationships. And I think in the end, the result is good for the league. You want as many well-run franchises as possible.
6 to shoot. Ginobili outside. From outside, off the mark. The Pelicans trail. And Holiday kicks to Anderson. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Anderson's got 5 now. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
Goes up. Finishes the break with a slam.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Diaw, the screen. Parker drives in. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Parker's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Signature basket for him there. And, they can turn this deficit around pretty quickly if he gets on a roll.
With 1 game to go, let's take a look at how the final seeding will look out west. Look at San Antonio. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, there's the Pelicans, and they're down 4 spots from them.
When I look at San Antonio, they've been taking care of business all season long and very much looking forward to the playoffs.
Yeah, the regular season is a marathon. They've tallied a great record to this point, but really, it's all about positioning and preparing themselves for the postseason.
Mills passes to bottom. To the middle. Shot's good by Mills.
Assisted.
Mills has got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Yeah, that's textbook basketball, just having their way down low.
Anderson passes to Z. He's feeling it. Misses off the left iron. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. 1:27 left in the third. Here's Bellinelli, defended by Anderson. Bonner's shot, good.
An unusual skill set for a big man. The long-range shot gives you such good spacing offensively.
Here's Z. Goes up high for the 2-handed dunk.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
And Bellinelli kicks to Bonner. Inside. Here's Bellinelli. He's got 5. Dishes it to Mills. 2 Fires, high post. Excellent D there from Holiday.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the boards.
And both teams have really put in a terrific effort down low.
Now Green. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. San Antonio making a switch here. Splitters checked in. New Orleans in the lead. They set the screen. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Z. Again, the Pelicans score.
Now, it's hard to imagine them not running away with this game if they can continue to shoot the ball like they have been.
Steve, everything is falling for them this half, and they haven't had any empty possessions, scoring on every trip.
Bellinelli dishes the Splitter, and it's blocked. And we just finished the third quarter. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Green. Splitter is out there with Boris Diaw. Then there's Bellinelli, and it's Mills in at the point guard. Evans passes to Z. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Evans. Here's Z. And he gets it to go. Z's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Pelicans. And here's Mills. The dish to Diaw. Pulls it from the elbow. Nice jump shot. Good.
What a great battle these teams are waging today.
Yeah, you get the feeling, Steve, the game could swing on just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
Evans passes to Z. Bank shot. No good. Spurs trail by 3. Pass to Splitter. And Bellinelli kicks to Splitter. Pass to Green. Diaw, the screen. Green dishes to Diaw. Let's go. No good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Here's Anderson. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And the Pelicans lead by 5. San Antonio's got fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Some changes for New Orleans. Davis comes in for Arash, and Gordon subbed in for Ryan Anderson. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Duncan, he's checked in for Diaw. Leonard comes in for Marco Bellinelli. Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Green. And Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, Greg Popovich was just going over the plan with his team. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Z. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
Well, and to keep a lead like this, they should continue to attack the paint like they have been. Don't settle for jump shots. Find your way to the free throw line. The main thing there was that he got them a 2-possession lead despite the 1 miss.
Splitter passes to Ginobili. He dishes it to Parker. He kicks to Duncan. Launches a 3. Parker's shot is off. New Orleans leading by 4. Rivers passes to Z. Rebounded by the Spurs. Splitter's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Parker kicks to Splitter. Back to Parker. Duncan with a screen on Evans. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. 21 points for Tony Parker.
What a play to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
The 8-footer. Kicks to Rivers. He feeds it to Gordon. Pass to Z. Dishes to Rivers. Lets the three fly, and he gets the bucket.
Tell you what, they're going to have a hard time climbing back into the game if they're going to continue to play defense like that.
Ginobili kicks to Duncan. Outside Leonard. Ginobili dishes to Duncan. Ginobili against Gordon. Ginobili attacking. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Ginobili in the final year of his 2-year contract extension with the Spurs, Steve, and some speculate that he may retire after this season.
Yeah, fantastic career for Ginobili. You know what I think, Kevin? I think Ginobili, Parker, Duncan, and Popovich should all just walk away right now. Just, go away together, and this has nothing to do with me coaching the Warriors. Nothing to do with me at all. This is about them. They've earned this. Walk away now, guys. Just leave.
I hear some admiration, but I also hear some sarcasm in there, too, from my partner there.
Parker kicks to Duncan. Takes the turnaround J. Solid defense there from Z.
And the defense did a pretty good job of closing off the middle once he got inside the lane.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Another one falls for New Orleans.
They've built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
Ginobili sets a screen for Parker. Ginobili with a screen on Holiday. Parker passes to Duncan. Out to the wing. Shoots the three. Yep, it goes in. The Pelican lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Tony Parker.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
Outside Gordon. The pass to Z. Low block shot. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Spurs trail by 3. Duncan with the screen for Leonard. Feeds to Duncan. To the middle. And Parker gets it to go. The assist from Duncan. 26 points for Tony Parker.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high percentage looks.
Trying to get open is Davis. Rebound San Antonio. Ginobili's got his 5th rebound in this one.
He's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
That one goes. Count it. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
This could be an instant classic, fellas. I mean, this thing has all the looks of a game that's going to go right down to the last shot. He's going to have to be much more effective to stay on the floor and to keep his team in the game here in the 4th quarter.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the final quarter. Gordon against Leonard. Gordon, the pass to Z. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Duncan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Leonard. Blocked. And they get it back. Good. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Well, it looks like he's starting to get things going here after that scoreless first half.
Passes it to Z. It's Evans on the wing. Pass to Z. Leonard with the steal. And here we go. Here's Splitter. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark, a perfectly run fast break ends in the slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. The jump hook, it falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
No question about it. The touch is with Anthony Davis.
Ginobili up top, defended by Gordon. It's Parker, top of the key. To the middle, here's Splitter. Rebound by Z.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
Money! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Ooh, a pressure basket right there.
Now that's coming through in the clutch.
It's Parker with the drive. And the foul on Drew Holiday. Parker dishes to Duncan. It's Ginobili on the wing. Defended by Gordon. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Parker. Yes!
Tony Parker doing major work with some nice hoops.
Outside Holiday. It's tipped. And so...
Thank you, gentlemen. I'm here.
Hey, we might have a problem. Seems word leaked out that you turned down your old high school coach for a donation. Social networks are on fire, saying you've forgotten your roots, what it's like to be a struggling high school kid.
Hold up, what?
Yeah, they think you're too big for them now, generally behaving like a pampered prima donna. Reporters are gonna have questions, and I just need you to be ready for them at the presser, okay? Look, don't let them bait you.
No way, lady. I'ma say whatever I wanna say. Just because some kid grew up near to me, that don't mean I gotta hold his hand through life or change his diapers. Man, I can't wait for this press conference. I'm about to shut that joint down.
I've been rapping for about 17 years, okay? I don't write my stuff anymore. I just kick it from my head, you know what I'm saying? I can do that. No disrespect, but that's how I am.